Hello friends, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. First, I did notice that my sound is a little messed up. I can hear a little static when I speak on my microphone. Not sure what's going on there, but I'll see if I can fix it. I probably can't. It was a cheap $40 microphone, so you get what you get, am I right? So this is a tiny house speed build. And I have been obsessed with tiny houses, tiny tent living, tiny RV living, tiny living of any kind lately. I've been watching a lot of videos about it, a lot of videos about like teeny tiny New York City apartments, that kind of stuff. And I wanted to build a tiny house of my own. Only I'm very much into building mostly little ranch one-story houses. Those are my kind of houses, okay? If you go back through my history, the majority of the houses that I build are small, not tiny. If I said tiny earlier, I'm sorry. My kind of builds are smaller one-story ranch style houses. It's what I live in real life. It's what I've always been drawn to, attracted to in houses. I just like smaller ranch style box houses. I'm weird, okay? Anyways, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do a two-story. I don't think I do that many two-story houses. Maybe I do more than I think I do. I don't know, but I feel like I focus on one-story houses a lot. So I wanted to make it extra complicated for myself and do a two-story tiny house. It is under 64. I can't see the tiny little numbers on the screen right now, so I don't know which tier it falls into, but I do know it falls at I think it falls in the third tier, which is not the greatest of the tiny house tiers, but you still get some perks for it. And it has a separate bedroom. It has a fairly decent sized bathroom, and it even has a little dining space. So it has everything you need, right? And for this one, I wanted to, again, expand my skills, go outside of my comfort zone a little bit, and do something different from what I typically do, which is like either modern or renovated 50s ranch style houses. I wanted to do something a little more just semi-traditional, but also semi-eclectic, and give it that sort of thrift store or flea market sort of feel to it. I feel like I started out really strong, and then I downloaded the Pop of Color kit because there were a few things that I wanted to see if it would work with this color scheme. I don't love green, but I don't hate green. There are a couple of different shades or tints of green that I really, really love. These are not it. Well, I take that back. The windows are okay. They're like a sagey green, and that has a lot of nostalgia for me. But the doors are not it. I don't like the doors. Anyways, the idea was to kind of keep everything in the green, yellow, pink, kind of, I don't know, pastel-y, cutesy, kind of, I don't know. I don't know what I was going for. Flea market finds or side of the road finds, excuse me. And the windows were green, so I just went with it, okay? I don't know what I was thinking. That's weird, okay? But that's the problem with this build. It's weird. It's not my greatest. It's not terrible. Your Sims can live in it comfortably and they don't have to climb a ladder. They have everything they could need to stay alive, you know. It's just kind of ugly. It's ugly. I didn't do a good job on this one. And you'll see right quickly here, that I eventually give up. I was all excited when I started, like, ooh, I have this like theme in my mind: flea market, thrift store, chic. We're gonna, deck this out, and we're gonna go with green because green is a really popular color again right now. And I should just stick to like more contemporary, more modern, because I don't do this well. I'm especially disappointed in how I left those cabinets. Those are awful. They didn't look as terrible in game, especially once you put the walls down and you don't see them. But they're awful. I should have picked different upper cabinets. And at this point, I was already kind of like my feelings for this build, my energy for this build was already kind of dwindling. I was already kind of getting to that point where, yuck, I did a terrible job on this build. I hate it, but I'm gonna finish it because I wanted to. I don't know. I'm trying to stretch my skills here. And so I personally feel like even when you do a bad build, you're still learning from that experience. And, somebody, even if it's not your style and you don't like it, even though it's your own build, somebody else out there might think that it's the most adorable thing they've ever seen. And again, you're still learning from the experience. So don't just trash it and move on. Also, if I'm being honest, if I really want to continue making videos, I have to do it on at least a semi-regular basis. And I didn't have the time to start over and make a whole new video. I recorded this probably at like 8 or 9 o'clock last night, which might be part of the reason why I lost my inspiration, why I just kind of lost my energy for it, because I did it like last minute. I didn't really have anything, like I wasn't feeling it until 8 or 9 o'clock last night, and that like the day I'm uploading this video last night. You know what I mean? So I built it, edited it, and I'm uploading it all not even in a 24-hour period, less than 24 hours. And I think it shows. I really do. I think it shows. I think the basis of the build, the floor plan of the build, is a really good one for a tiny house. I just don't think I decorated it well, if that makes sense. I will upload it to the gallery in case someone out there likes it. And that reminds me, the last house that I did, the cozy winter cabin for 2, yeah, I accidentally deleted that and didn't upload it to the gallery. I can try to recreate it based on the video, as close as I possibly can get it, but it will never be that exact same build again, and that kind of makes me sad. I actually do that quite a bit. There are quite a few houses that I've made videos for that I forgot to upload to the gallery and deleted out of my game before I could save them. So yeah, that kind of stinks, but it's life sometimes. If you still want me to upload the cozy cabin to the gallery, just let me know and I will recreate it. It's a super simple build, so I can easily recreate it. It won't be identical to the one in the video, but it'll be very similar. So yeah, as you can see, I'm getting to this point and I'm trying to fill everything up, and the bedroom actually turned out really nice, but I finished the bedroom and I'm like, yeah, I don't like this build. Like, the only room in this whole build that I semi-like is the bedroom, and that's it. And so there you have it. Maybe someone somewhere out there enjoyed this build. I certainly did not. If you liked this video or any of my others, don't forget to like and subscribe. All support is appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.